Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about a alleged report that is alleging that Kim Kardashian is terrified of Kanye West because she believes he will expose a mountain of family secrets, and there is a mountain of unseen footage as well as it relates to Kanye West documentary that we've been seeing clips of. As you guys know, Kanye West is working on his documentary. He has been working on it for the past couple of years. And what several media outlets are alleging is that Kim Kardashian is concerned about Kanye West potentially releasing private footage from their marriage, fearing it will be used to humiliate her. No, they're also saying that Kanye West has thousands of hours of content from his marriage to Kim, and he has threatened to release it, causing emotional distress to Kim Kardashian. Now, we're gonna talk about this, right? Because for the past couple of years, ever since Kim Kardashian has filed for divorce from Kanye West, this has always been at the top of the list. And at first, when the media outlets used to say all these things, like, I would believe Kanye West had a lot of secrets on Kim Kardashian. However, as time passed and we've seen snippets of the clips from Kanye's documentary. Remember, we've been hearing about this documentary for the past couple of years. Kanye West was working on it even when he was with Kim Kardashian. And what I can tell you is that Kim Kardashian was extremely tactful with Kanye West, even when they were on good terms, right? Because I've seen a clip a couple of years ago, and the clip is from Kanye's documentary. Kanye was in a car driving. He called Kim Kardashian and he was like, Kim Kardashian doesn't hype him up and Kim Kardashian doesn't consistently remind him that he's a genius. And Kim was extremely tactful with her response at that point. Kim was like, okay, I understand. I get it. I get what you're saying. And then Kim was like, okay, I have to go now. That clip solidified for a lot of people why Kim left Kanye West and what this documentary has revealed so far. And the documentary is titled In Whose Name. What this documentary has revealed to a lot of people so far, including myself, is that Kim went above and beyond to help Kanye West. Kanye West's friends went above and beyond to help Kanye West. So at this point in time, I'm not saying that Kanye cannot do any damage to Kim's image and reputation, but I'm saying whatever he comes with, it's not going to do him any good. The streets are going to talk about it. They're going to talk about it for a hot minute. But if you guys are observing as the day passes, more people are empathetic towards Kim Kardashian, because the more they see these clips, they're saying this documentary is actually showing us why Kim Kardashian filed for divorce. And many people are now on Kim's side more than ever when it comes to Kanye's marriage, including myself, because ain't no way I would allow myself to stay in such a horrible situation wherein you can't get through to this person, and no matter what you try to do, he wasn't even willing to meet them halfway. But that I understand, because when you look at people with mental health disorder, especially bipolar disorder, mental health in general, it is very selfish. It really doesn't allow you to see outside of yourself. And remember that whatever Kanye West sees or feels in his moment of illness, it is his reality. It's not the true reality, but it's his reality. And it's going to be extremely hard for anyone to tap into his version of his reality and help to bring him back to center. You literally have to trick them, by boosting their ego. So like Kanye West, you'd have to say, you know what, Kanye, there's this research facility. They loved how you handled your, mental health challenges, and they would like to sit with you so that you could help them to help other people like yourself. You really have to go that deep to trick people like Kanye West. I kid you, absolutely not. I've been looking at a lot of people, looking at a lot of videos, looking at the comments, the feedbacks from the clips that have been released, and this is what many people said they had to do to their loved ones when they get to the point of the Kanye West. They literally have to trick them. If they're egotistic and think they're the brightest crayon in the box, you have to amp that up and let them know, hey, because you're so brilliant, there's a group of medical experts who would like to get your feedback. They need your help with this and they need your help with that. No, one thing we can all say about Kanye West, we know Kanye West is not the best version of himself at this point. But irrespective of that, there's something that keeps him somewhat balanced. Somewhat, right? Because we haven't seen everything in its entirety because we haven't been in his physical presence. And that's the only time we're going to see everything in its entirety. But why I use the word somewhat balanced is because, and this is why oftentimes it is so hard for people to understand, bipolar disorder, because there will still be some amount of functionality with these individuals. Not all of them, but with some of them, there will be some amount of seamless functionality with them that you think, oh, there's nothing wrong with this person. He's just doing it for attention. And that's definitely not the case. But I want to give you guys some more about what this report is saying so that you guys understand from this media report perspective, right? They're saying that Kim Kardashian is concerned about ex-husband Kanye West making personal moments public, according to a source. A source tells Globe that Nico Ballestero documentary on the 48-year-old rapper titled In Whose Name is dredging up all the pain in Kim's marriage and serves as a reminder of how much more footage there is out there of her and Kanye, which the source notes is mainly in the rapper's possession. Kim knows about what was filmed and all of that jazz. I don't think Kim is worried about Kanye West, to be very honest. I think that she's going to benefit off this, and she's already benefiting because, as I've said, the only thing that I see people saying is that this documentary actually solidifies why Kim had left. Now they're saying Kanye has threatened many times to release things. Kim knows he's sitting on a mountain of footage, the source reveals. He's got thousands of hours of content. And at this point, he really has nothing to lose by putting it all out there. So it does feel almost inevitable. So they're saying like Kim is on the edge. She's stressed. She's worried about family secrets being out there and all of that jazz. They're saying that the source further alleges West has a vendetta definitely he has a personal vendetta against Kim Kardashian. He wants to humiliate her. She desperately is trying a way to stop him. And they go into about, Kanye and Kim divorce. No, I don't think Kim is desperately trying to stop Kanye West. And that is common sense, because if she was desperately trying to stop Kanye West, she would have basically got a court order to, insist that he edits all images that has to do with her, because she has a right to, say, I don't want this to be portrayed of me out there. Just as though, when Kanye reached out to them and say, he doesn't want any past clips of him to be featured on their reality TV series. That was Kanye's wish. So Kim has, the same rights where she can say, I don't want me and my family to be featured in your documentary. She could do that. But if you notice, Kim never fights Kanye when it comes to anything whatsoever. And this is why many people have always been mad at Kim, because they believe that only Kim can silence Kanye, and she is refusing to take the necessary steps to silence him. But I believe that Kim understands Kanye's mental health struggle more than anyone else. And I believe she knows that any form of interference will only make things worse. And we have to be realistic. She is the mother of his 4 kids, And if she doesn't even care about him for herself, she cares about him for the sake of the kids. So she's going to be tactful with anything that she does, just as how she did not take Ye back to court to ensure that she gets full custody because she understands that he is unwell. She's not going to take any legal actions against him to stop this film. If she wanted to put an end to this film, it would have been done long ago. She would have gotten a court order to stop him from doing so. But she knows that that is only going to be a trigger, so I don't think it's neither here nor there for Kim. And besides that, it is basically it is vindicating Kim. Everything that we've seen about the clip so far, it's vindicating Kim and her family. It's vindicating Kanye West's friends and his family members, because you can see that all those people, they went above and beyond to assist him in his lowest and darkest times. But that's all I have to share in this video with you guys. Let me know what's your 2 cents on the matter. While you're at it, do all you need to support your girl. Peace.